Hello guys, you're welcome back to another video. So on today's video is going to be my post-UTME experience. Next tomorrow is the post-UTME exam that the batch that I'm slated for is going to be for Monday. So today is Saturday and I'll be leaving very early as 5:30 tomorrow morning to catch up with a particular what's it called, group of people that were going to be traveling together to Ibadan. So University of Ibadan aspirants, so the group that I'm going with are generally like University of Ibadan aspirants, and yeah, so I need to be there early enough. I don't know how early the transport is going to come, but of course just have to be punctual, anything can shift or anything. So that's the reason I'm going out very early tomorrow. So this night I have something that I want to finish reading. I have like about 14 pages of a particular PDF remaining. It's not even 14, no. I think like 20, yeah, like 20 pages of a particular PDF remaining to cover up. So I don't know the time I'm going to finish that, but so what I'm trying to cover up is past question. Why did I omit that information? So after that, then I'll probably sleep. So I've already packed my bag. I think I should show you guys my bags. I'll show you guys my bag. I'm not packing too much because I'm coming back on that same day for my exam, which is Monday. So my exam is slated between 1:30 p.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. So that's 1 hour 30 minutes for the paper. So I'm going to be coming back to Lagos on that day. I already mentioned. So what is it that I want to say about this exam tonight? I'm asking God to just help me. At this point, if I don't even know what to think of, but I try to not be pessimistic. I try not to. Sometimes when I kind of feel like, am I really prepared for this? I just burst into cry because I'm like, am I really prepared? But at the same time, you just have to fight that doubt that makes you feel like you don't even stand any chance. So that's basically it. So this is like almost 11. I think it should be 10, almost 11. And today's date is 20. That should be 25. So today's date is 25. The exam is slated for 27. So come to University of Ibadan with me. Okay, about my stay, I think I should just say a large chunk of things that I need to say on this video here, because I don't know the kind of people I'm going to be around with. I don't think I'm going to be shy, but I just want to be let me just say what I want to say. So right at the University of Ibadan, I'm supposed to be staying with someone. I don't know the person yet, but the person is a University of Ibadan student. So the group that I'm going with, arrangements have been made. Hopefully arrangements have been made with the people that we're going to be staying with. So I guess that should be adequately prepared for. So that is that. So what else? So on the trip, I look forward to actually connecting with people. As much as it sounds like it's not in line or in tangent with what I'm supposed to be doing there, but like I just feel like lately I've been talking to some new people and I just find it fun. So this is the bag that I'm going with. I'm trying to make it as lightweight as possible because I don't want to carry heavy luggage. So in my bag, I've carried this. I just put this night in case I just want to change when we get there, but I'm not planning to. I just carried it in case of necessity. So this is my scarf. I have my clothes here. This is the one I'm going to be wearing tomorrow, but I need to iron the shirt and this other shirt, so that's the reason I kept it here. So miscellaneous, I guess. So these are some textbooks that I plan on reviewing on our journey. And what else? I just have normal things here. My glasses, calculator. I'm an economics student. I might need calculator while studying. So basically my pencil, big gloss, money, but there's nothing. So as I said, I'm trying to make it as lightweight as possible. So this is it basically, and I pray that Allah makes this trip a safe one. Hello guys, on our way right now, but
our driver needs to get a refuel. Not even in a petrol station, it's a gas station. Our driver is running on gas, or our boss rather is running on gas, so we need to stay. And the queue seems long, but we pray that we get out here fast enough. And we're not even half to the place where we're going. We're just starting the journey, and it's already like past 11 or almost 12 right now. I think it's past 11. So yeah, that's the update for now. And how do I feel about my exams? My exam is literally like hours like right now we're hours to the exam. I don't count days when it's already like 2 days or 1 day to the exam already. In my head I don't count days. So how do I feel about my exam? I'm committing myself to God. Let what I know, let it be beneficial for me for this exam. Let me come out and rejoice. Let your will be done. Honestly, that's just it basically. Let your will be done. It's not by my power before now, and it's not by my might. But I know that it's your grace that carries everyone, and I know that your grace will carry me through. Yeah. Basically. Supposed to go to where I'm going to be accommodated, and I'm going to stay at AOO. I don't know what the full meaning of AOO is right now, but we'll get to find out. So yeah, AOO, here we come. So hi guys, this is day 2 in Ibadan, and okay, good morning. I've not even said good morning. Today's the day for the post-UTME, and I'm slated for 1:30 to 3 o'clock p.m. batch. I don't know if I've stated that earlier. So my exam is not until the afternoon, and I had to be out of the hostel as early as possible this morning to be snuck out. That's it. So it's against the school rules to have visitors sleepover in the University of Ibadan hostel, even the public hostels, because my host here stays in a private hostel, so it's the same thing. It's like a general thing. You don't allow visitors to sleep over, so I had to be snuck out early enough. She was having a bath when I passed, so we just quickly passed, and now we are at the mosque. So I think it's almost 9. Yes, 8:40, or it should be 8:50 something right now. So it is almost 9, and I'm still trying to revise. I'm trying to revise here and there, and honestly I don't want to feel pressured. I've contemplated sleeping before I go, but I don't want to trust my sleeping. I don't want to oversleep because nobody is here to wake me up, and I don't even trust the alarm too. Like, I don't want to risk it, but I'm trying to relax, not to pressure myself. The essence of the sleeping self was to calm my nerves. One way I calm my nerve, I use in calming my nerve is to sleep. As I sleep, I feel calmer. So Yeah, but I don't really think I would sleep. I might sleep for maybe like 10 minutes, but not like deep sleep 1 hour. So my experience in the University of Ibadan, I don't even really have an experience yet because I've not been to various faculties or moved around. Since yesterday, I could not move out because of the porter. We're trying to avoid the porters and the hostel, so I didn't move around. Nothing. It was not only when I was coming this morning, I tried to ask questions, ask my host some questions, and yeah, she pointed out the various hostels around, told me about, because I asked about the academics. She told me that the academics, in terms of lecturing rather, they had they had very good lecturers. I said they had, or they have very good lecturers. So, and yeah, and she has been very warm and kind to me. In fact, she made food this morning for me. That's what I ate this morning. So it was her roommate that gave me this bottled water. So I already ate this morning. I think I should even talk about what I did yesterday when I go back, because I was not able to film. I didn't really find it very comfortable filming myself with people around, or even the room itself. So when we got there in the afternoon, I kind of after I just tried to check updates from the various groups that I was in and all of that, like basically fondling with my phone. So by 5 I slept. I woke up by 7. So I prayed, I ate, then not until 11. It was not to 11, but it was like to 11. So I slept by that 11 and I woke up this morning. I already woke up since, but my hosts, or the hosts in the room, they were not awake yet, so I had to sleep back. So immediately she tapped me like this, I just woke up, because I didn't even sleep back. Basically, I just like still lay. I was still laying on bed. So I was laying in bed. God. I was laying in bed, and then I woke up. I stood up, brushed my teeth, took a bath, and dressed, and we ambled our way down. Here we are. She has classes. She's going to be having a class by 9, so she left already. So yeah, here I am. By the special grace of Allah, I'm looking forward to blasting my post-UTME. Honestly, I can't say there are no mixed feelings about the exams, but I just try as best as I can to just open God. You see, at this point, I can't really count times where I would say, oh God, please let me pass. God, please let me pass. I am so inundated that I don't even know how to pray the prayer again. I'm just like, God, I beg. I don't know if you guys understand this thing. You know, when you're overwhelmed up to a point that you're like, what will I even say? God, just a beg. God, just a beg. God, I beg. So that is it. Yeah, and I pray that Allah will work out. Yeah. So what else? So honestly, I think I should use this video to address any UI aspirants. Yeah, by the special grace of God, at this point in time, I am still a UI aspirant. By the special grace of God, I'll be a UI student. Someone's coming. You'll be surprised that some students have gone far beyond
what was taught in class. That's just it basically. Like, students can become teachers in the same class that you are in. So connect to people, reach out to people that don't be, see, let me even give an instance. I've not even entered UI yet. By the special grace of God, I'll be admitted into the University of Ibadan for this session, inshallah. Is it this session or the next session? The list of admission this year, my name will be there. My name will never be missing, inshallah. So, what am I trying to say? Oh my God, I'm just back me. Okay, I was trying to say that I want to use myself as an instance. Since I came into the four walls of this university, I've tried to, from one group, I was in a group before I came here, so from one group, some other groups are being posted. I try to enter those groups. When I enter, you see another, and honestly, I found very, very helpful information from those groups. Part of it is what I'm still using to study now. Like, I had a past question that I bought for UI, and I just got to know last week Thursday. Oh, today is Sunday. Sunday is the new week, Abby. I got to know on Thursday that the questions in the past questions, in the past question pack, they were just practice questions. They were not exactly UI questions. I'm not crazy. I'm not even joking. It was not until one person now sent me one PDF that Thursday, and I've gone through it all. Honestly, yesterday night I saw another PDF document, 770 pages rather. Though it's not like I have to go through because it's mixed science, commercial, and everything. But like, if I had not been in that group, because I'm starting to learn a lot. Honestly, I don't want to talk too much because it seems like I'm kind of overwhelmed, and it's not good. Honestly, it's not good for me. I don't like it. And again, plus the fact that Ibadan is like so green. You guys can see from the background, everywhere grass, every single place grass. But majority of the roads, they're tiled. That one so good. So, but everywhere is so green, so green. You know, feels like I moved from urban area to rural area, honestly, because we're even coming now. We safe. There were some places or some buildings that we're seeing, and we're like, only we take 19 kinikon. But it's fine. So I think I should even talk about why I chose University of Ibadan. I'm a law aspirant, and the kind of person I want to become, I'm trying to become very, very fulfilled. Like, very fulfilled in the career path. And because of that, I feel like I can't study that course in an anyhow university. And then I tried to make my research. Then the metrics pointed to University of Ibadan. Second choice would have been, or the second choice was University of Lagos. But originally, from the people that usually influence my mommy, not like in a bad way, but like, you know, when you try to tell someone, oh, let your child go to this school or something, they try to tell her to send me to Babcock. But I didn't know, the sound of Babcock wasn't bad to me, but I just felt like, is Babcock what I really want? So I started to make my research, and then there was this metrics that I checked. Babcock was number 11. And I knew in mind that I wanted to go to the best university in Nigeria. And the metrics were pointing to University of Ibadan as the best university in Nigeria, while Unilag was second. And you know, the whole hyping about Unilag, it would have been Unilag because of the whole hyping about Unilag. It's a place where you get connected. It opens up opportunities. It opens up opportunities for you. All of that. It would have been that. But I took time to ask myself, the metrics are not pointing to the fact that Unilag is the best. But if I now say, okay, because of the whole opportunity and everything, I'm not saying opportunity is not good, honestly. If I've been to Unilag several times now, not like to their classes or anything, their buildings. I took my GCE exam in Unilag. So, and I recently went for an excursion in Unilag too. So the whole thing is there, facility and everything is there. But I just feel like there's definitely a reason UI is stopping this chart that Unilag is missing. And from a lot of things that I see on the internet, Unilag students have more social life. But in UI, I just feel like there's much to the academic part. And I'm like, I know social life is important, but I really like to focus on the academic part. I don't know if this thing is making me sound somehow nerdy or something, but like, I just feel like I don't want to. If I go to Unilag with the kind of information I have about UI, will I still feel fulfilled if I'm in Unilag? So I'm just like, we're going to be in UI rather, and then I applied. Yeah, I also be lying in a shaitan or a gym. Most stupid thoughts came to my mind now. So I just feel like when I
the time that I put UI in my JAMB registration, I felt like, okay, let's still be considering it, because there's still going to be a platform for change of course and institution and all of that. So I was thinking, if I consider it before that time that another university is better than UI that I can go to, maybe I'll change. So I didn't consider anything, and I'm coming to UI. Yeah, and I'm here. By special grace of God, I am coming. I mean, after this moment, I'm coming back here as a student, admitted to the Faculty of Law, the Department of Law in University of Ibadan, the first and best university in Nigeria. I mean, amen. I know this video might be, I think I'm trying to speed it up so I won't bore you guys with my talk. Yeah, but I want to read right now. The reason I'm doing all of this is I'm like trying to shoot right now or say something to the camera, is because I'm trying to relieve tension. You should notice I've been breaking in my speech. I've been really breaking. I don't want to say those are signs of tension, but it is well. It is well. I'm not tense. I just feel like, you know, sometimes when you just feel like, do I really have what to pass this exam in my head? You know, sometimes thoughts like that will creep into your head. Let me tell you guys something. I don't want to be exposing myself too much. But yesterday, there was this part of the group, they sent, one of the groups that I said I joined, they sent one platform to do English test, UI something, and bro, I got 52%. Yeah. That alone, honestly, that's disoriented me. Disorientated. But I knew I was still telling myself, it doesn't define me. Let me feel it now and go and get it in where it's most important. All of that, because when I saw that thing, my body first of all shook. I was like, yeah, this is not a good sign. Go forbid. So this morning, I now took another one. Not that same one, but I now took another one. I now got 84. I took another one, got 96 or something. 96 or... I think the first one was 86, second was 94 or 96. I don't know. So... listen, I think that those things are part of it. Yeah. Allah knows best. Allah is the best of planners. Allah is the best of planners. Allah is the best of planners. Let me go back to studying. I was only shooting. I'm only shooting right now because I've already said it. Shut up. So I'm trying to relax myself without having to surf any internet. Yeah. I just saw someone text on the group that some candidates, the first batch of candidates that did not have their picture on their photo card, they were bad for entering the hall. So I don't even know if that's going to be very much applicable to us, because they mentioned that it was a general problem, but they were later pardoned. I just want to be on the safe side, so I'm on my way. And I asked somebody where I could get. The person was directing me somewhere. Honestly, I did not get what. I'm not on the way. Let me ask someone else. Sorry guys, I want to do this video. It's already 11:40 and one of our hosts has called us to start coming now. So I want to go and urinate and start going. Wish me luck, guys. Ya Allah. Be with me, Allah. Amen. So this is the Faculty of Law in the University of Ibadan, and I sought to come look for it. I just finished my Post-UTME exam, and before I go back to Lagos as planned, I decided to come to the Faculty of Law. I want to do one transition here, inshallah. By the time I get admitted and I start classes, I'm going to complete that transition. So that's the reason I came here. Honestly, if you know my... Let me not talk to... I just finished... What did I just finish? Okay. I'm already going back to Lagos. I already saw the faculty, even though I didn't really explore, because the whole environment was more like very restricted to only law students. Even the toilet, I decided to use the toilet. The woman was more like, where are you? I was like, I'm a Post-UTME student too. Can come. So she now allowed me to use the toilet. So when I was now going back, and I introduced myself, I told her, Mom, I'm a Post-UTME student, and and I'm an aspirant to study law, and I hope to get qualified in Musonia and be picked. So I'll get to meet you, Mom. So I said, she now prayed for me. I even saw one law student while I was going. I saw one gates while I was going. And I introduced myself. I told her, hi, you're a law student, right? Yeah, you're a law student, right? you're a law student, right? Can I told her I just finished writing my post-UTME. She also prayed for me. So I just go back home, guys. I'm so tired. I'm too tired, in fact. And I need to say some things in this video. But right now, I think I just want to refresh. So when I refresh and reach out to the people that have been keeping in touch with me over the trip, probably I'll find time to conclude this video or till tomorrow morning, any which way. Yeah. So hi guys, I'm about to sleep right now. Not about to sleep though. I have my food here and I'll probably just watch movie while I eat. So my experience in Ibadan was splendid. I'm glad I visited the Faculty of Law before I left, even though I did not eat amala as planned, because I really planned to eat amala. I wanted to eat amala. I don't eat amala on a daily basis. I don't even eat it casually. I seldomly eat amala. Like, I would have eaten 150 I would have eaten rice 150 times before I eat one amala. I'm not even joking. So I was looking forward to using that as an avenue for me to eat amala, but I could not eat amala. So what's another thing I need to say? Ibadan was very nice. If you'd ask me, Ibadan was nice. The atmosphere was cool. The whole green scenery, environment and everything was great, and I breathed in fresh air. Yeah, I love the fresh air. I love the environment is not buzzing or something, so I think I like that. So one thing I even found strange in the University of Ibadan, they don't, in their marwa in UI, they don't allow people to sit at the front, or people don't sit at the front. It seems so strange to me, because though I saw people doing that outside, the gate of UI, but like, I wanted to sit at the front, and they were like, they don't allow people to sit at the front. They don't sit at the front. I was like, though, so So I'm keeping my fingers crossed, and I pray that Almighty Allah will work out for me. Yeah, I'm so tired right now. Too tired, in fact. So I'm eating spag and egg. I made this on Sunday. Sunday afternoon. Yeah, Sunday afternoon. So I wanted to eat it on Monday. No, I made this Saturday right now. So I kept some. I wanted to eat let's go now. Before it falls, I'm gonna go and pour. So my grad clothes, I've already unpacked it. I've been unwrapped it then, but I've not worn it. I'm so tired, honestly. Yeah. So I don't know if I should upload this video till when I see my post-UTME results, because I think I heard that it's going to be released by Friday. So if it's going to be released by Friday, so I think the timing is not so far, because I would really like to post the video as early as possible. Bye bye, guys. This is the conclusion of my post-UTME video. and I would like to be highlighting some general things that I noticed that was helpful, things that were helpful to me or that were helpful for me, and basically other things in some other things that I might remember. So one thing that sticks or that stuck out for me rather, one thing that sticks out one thing that stuck out for me was the fact that I was in some groups. Like, I joined some online groups, and guys, I saw some questions from some of the questions that I studied from the online. I saw them, like, there are no less than 5 questions. I'm not even joking. Though I also saw some from the past questions that I actually studied, like the UI past question. But you know, I there's this clip that I talked about me taking one test. I got like 52%. Majority of the things that I said I failed in that test that I took corrections for came out. I am not even joking. I saw like the repeated questions that I saw. The repeated questions, right? They were not less than 7 or 10ish. So honestly, come body with things that are going to be helpful for you. Like, generally, me, I don't like attaching myself to groups like that, because I hate the fact that notifications on those groups can be very, very disturbing on my phone, and I don't like it. Sometimes if I put my phone on airplane mode, even when I'm not in group I put my phone on airplane mode. I don't just want to, for like a brief period of time, I don't want any notification to come and disturb me. So, but bro, I had to. It wasn't as if I really had this kind of premonition that, okay, join groups or anything, but there were groups from just follow no road. How will I emphasize this thing? Just attach yourself with things that you know that they are going to be very helpful for you, or they are going to be helpful for you in general. Not very helpful, very helpful. There was a particular group that I joined. It was like a free bus group to the center. I didn't necessarily need a free bus, so, but I just joined the group. UI group, I just joined the group. In fact, it was a Christian I don't know, it was established. Is it established that I'll call it? But it's like the church in UI. There's a particular church in UI, MFM. So they're the one organized it. So they take students from the gate of UI to the center. So I didn't necessarily need a free ride, I promise you, and I joined the group. And one thing that was helpful for me in that group was that I got the information early enough that I needed to print a photo card that had my picture in it. I think it's in one of the clips, so you guys must have seen that. So I got that information from that group early enough. There were some students, or there were some candidates when we got there, that still had that same issue. So please, come body with things that are going to be helpful for you. So what else? Okay, let me say one random thing. One random thing was that in UI, their marwa the marwas in UI, they don't allow a passenger to sit beside the driver. That kind of seemed awkward to me. But they do that outside the gates. But like inside, I wanted to board one marwa when I was going to the Faculty of Law, and then they were like, they don't allow people to sit there. I was like, wow. There are too many greedy fellows in Lagos for me to have thought that kind of thing. Because in Lagos, you literally see people sit at both sides of the driver self sometimes. So that was kind of strange for me as an experience in UI. So what else can I say? So generally, the exam process was seamless. you know, no itches with the glitches with the calculator. Say calculator, computer. AC was good, you know. I just felt like the environment wasn't tensed. It wasn't tensed enough for me to get tensed. Yeah, the whole environment, the whole all environment, nobody was talking anyhow. Like, it just, it gave this idea of an ideal exam environment. In fact, the vice chancellor of the university was in the hall with us. For me, I was so focused on because I was so focused on what I came for. I wasn't stretching to check the vice chancellor because I guess it was far beyond where I was. So even if I stretched self, I was backing. I don't know if that English is correct. So I could not possibly have seen him because he wasn't moving around or anything. So yeah, that was it. And then I mentioned in my last video that I'm an art student. You see, those UI people, I don't know about science, so probably science or commercial add their own. No. But for arts people, I think those people those people actually did us dirty. But alhamdulillah, they will not do me dirty. They've not done me dirty, and I will not be done dirty. So what I'm trying to say basically is that they brought literature questions from the past years of literature for non-art students. After every 4 years, it's supposed to be 4 years, but the last one, it was 5 years. So after every 5 years, literature text changes. So the set of literature text changes. So basically, we're the first set of people that are going to be using the recommended literature text for 2026 to 2030. They now brought the one for 2021 to 2025, and honestly, if I had not done GC last year, probably I would have cried out of that hole. I'm not even joking. But I give thanks to Allah. God helped me to handle it to the best of my ability, to the best of what He has helped me to click as my answers. So I give glory to Allah. So I think I should just wrap it up here, and say bye to you guys. And I think I should also post when I check my results alongside this video. I think I should do that. I don't know, but bye. Maybe I would add, maybe I would not add, because I don't know when the result is going to come out. I was standing at the bus stop when we finished the paper, and I heard some students saying the result is going to be out by Friday. So if it's true, by Friday, Saturday, no results is released, I'll just go ahead and post the video. But if it's truly Friday, then I'll definitely film when I check my results. I don't know if I'll be checking I think I should be checking it on my phone, so there's no way I will be recording. So anyhow, I'm going to keep you guys posted. But bye for now.
So hi guys, today is 2nd of August, and of course my post-UTME results was released on Friday night, and I want to update the video. Guess what I scored, guys? Just guess, like random guess. 2 seconds, 1, 2. So I scored 80/100, and I give glory to Allah. And I would have loved to film my reaction, but honestly, the reaction that I had, probably I wouldn't have known when to actually film, because for like 1 hour plus I could not see my result. Like, my post-UTME result was not reflecting on my portal, and I was so agitated. I was so pissed. I don't even know. It was mixed feelings, and somehow I even thought probably I had failed that much, because the way University of Ibadan, the way they put their the way they put their student results, the post-UTME result on the portal, is more like when you get less than 50, the result is going to show nil. Like, there is
an aspect for JAM score, post-UTME score, and then the aggregate score. So I only have the JAM score, which is 315, and the post-UTME score was blank, so the aggregate score was nil. So once your post-UTME score is less than 50, I think the aggregate score, I don't know, but if you get less than 50, I think somewhere will be nil or something. So for the first 1 hour plus, I was just saying nil. The aggregate score was still nil. It was still at nil, and I honestly, I felt like could I have failed? Because and for like during that period rather, I was like, I can't feel like I've not just seen my results, it has not reflected yet. I can't feel like, I was trying to hold myself at the same time, not trying to break down. I was trying to mixed feelings generally. I was eating when I saw that message that, or I wanted to start eating when I saw that message that it has been released. It was late at night, not too late, I think around past 7, 8. So that was when I saw that the result was already released, and almost immediately, I went to check and I could not see anything yet. So it was not until later, how do I even describe this feeling? So I was eating. If I eat like 3 spoons, I'll just be like, God help me, God beg. I'll go check again, nothing. Eat small, check again, nothing. So the final time when I now saw it, you see immediately, I had even finished eating as at that time, because I didn't want to feel bad. I was watching TikTok alongside shuffling. I was doing everything in between. If I watch small TikTok, I'll go and check. If I watch small TikTok, I'll go and check. So guys, so it was one of the times when I checked that I now saw 80. Bro, I could not scream. I jumped out of my bed. I'm not even joking. I just jumped out of the bed, and I was like, when that silent scream, like, so I was exhilarated. And why was that? Why was I so excited? It was because I felt like the way the old questions were structured, it was kind of technical. They make use of Roman numerals, so it's more like, how do I put this? When you're presented with a question, you have A, B, C, D. So not A, B, C, D. When you're presented with a question, you have I, a particular statement, I, then IV. So A will not be I, and IV, B, I, IV, and you guys. So it was like that, and sometimes you're unsure of some questions. Yeah, sometimes you're unsure of some questions, and most importantly, the kind of department that I am in arts department, you can almost be very, very sure of the wrong answer if you're not careful. So it was like that. So that's the reason I say it's a bit technical. So, but I think when you're smart enough, you can be able to get through with it. So that was the way it was. And honestly, I never knew about this system weeks before the exam. I was to write my exam on Monday, and I got to know on Thursday that that's the way the whole exam is going to come, like it's going to come in that format. I didn't even know how to react as at that time, but I stood calm. I stayed calm, and I found help. Somebody was able to transfer a particular PDF file that comprised questions of that kind of format, and I was able to go through it. So that was, I think in one of the clips I mentioned it, that I had few pages left. So out of 109 pages, so I had, I think, 20 pages that I made mention in one of the previous clips. So I went through the stuff, and you know, I failed a lot though. In my kind of practice time, I failed a lot, and I thank God that I did not fail when it was important. So so the way UI admission works basically is that they're going to look at the trend of the exam, the probably in a department that that you want to apply for. They are going to check, and they have like a quota of 500. That means like the amount of students that they are willing to take in. So they are going to pick like the best 500 from the set. So they don't have like a fixed cutoff for their exam. So, and I believe that with that kind of score, I believe that I think I stand a chance, and by the special grace of Allah is going to help me with it. So that is it basically. And I think I wanted to make mention of something too. During exam period, please don't be isolated. And when I mean isolated, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to move freely around with people, but like this world is already a digital world already. So try and connect online. I didn't see any question at all. I don't think I didn't see anything less than 7 questions. Like I saw, what is wrong with my English? I didn't see anything less than 7 questions that I had already seen before, like repeated questions from the past questions, practice questions that I said I had done before. So that is it. I think UI also makes use of repeated questions too. So connect with people, because honestly, I'm not this type of wanting to join many groups, but that time I just felt like, well, let me just join. If I want to leave, I'll leave. So I just, I saw they started uploading, or you can do this practice question and all of that, and I started doing those practice questions, and they were helpful. So yeah, that is it for it, guys. So that was this video. I think this video has kind of, if not only, it has kind of encapsulated my post-UTME experience. And pray for me, guys. I pray that I get admission. Amen. Ayala. So bye, see you in the next video. Peace out. So hi guys, today is few days to post-UTME, and it's going to be past 11 at night. Yeah, today is 23. Yeah, post-UTME is supposed to be 27th.
Hello?
So it's like 3 days.
You called me before?
Pray Allah provides me with the knowledge and everything that I need. Right now, but I push through. I need to push through. It's not easy, guys. So okay, I just said that I've been studying.